Okay, so the concept here is paralysis analysis, and the visual is that of a trapeze artist. So here we have sort of like one bar, maybe two bar, but kind of imagine like a sequence of bars, and also from other angles, and some that cross. And we experience life bar by bar, swing by swing, moment by moment. However, and this is not true for everyone, as far as like optimal mode of operation, but for some, it does seem helpful to remember that in destination selection, ultimately, what we are seeking is the essence of the experience contained therein. So if this was a professional goal, really what would be under it would be, let's say, joy of feeling like fulfilling potential. And so anytime you get a emotion, I'd ask you to distill it even further. So what is that sensation actually? Well, it's like the feeling of being alive. So you're over here and you're saying, I have to get here because you want this. However, that could be in this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. And so you stop here because you're not sure which of these gets you there. However, you are equipped, or so it seems, with this beautiful navigational system that I like to call on-off. Oops. Actually, we'll do hot and not. So does it feel like a live wire? And so what's cool is that this is actually a spectrum. So we got, it's like that game kids play where you hide something and they're approaching it and you say you're getting warm, warmer, hot-ish, hot. And so in the beginning, you don't have to look for an absolute. It's not saying 100 yes, 100 no. It's just these subtleties and distinction on this range. There is a relaxation of control that allows for this movement to become desirable because you have to allow for the possibility that you can trust life to deliver this sensation. There are two ways it seems that you can approach that, and one would be to, I like to do, if you've worked with me at all, you know we do like evidence collection to do belief repatterning, and the belief here is trust in the unfolding. And you can get there by reducing distrust or increasing trust. Yeah, I'm going to keep that out. I think we can do it better. So the two ways I'd see that you could do that would be to realize that you don't have control, and you can do that through thought experiments. Really allow yourself to examine how real control is, or you can build up or collect evidence that supports trusting working. So you can either break down this idea that you have control, or you can build up this idea and expect there to be a tipping point. We always want things to be easy. And so, in truth, you could allow for this to be real for you right now and accept it into your heart. However, if your mind is very well developed, it might take a little bit. So allow it, but still allow it to be easy. So it's like here, like hustle, hustle, hustle. And then imagine that it's like the water in the bucket fills, and then it just tips. And you don't have to do any more of this. You can just let it be. It's like training wheels. These are your training wheels. That's not a really great graphic, but you get the idea. So this concept is something I think that is helpful to consider in supporting this sensation, the feeling of being alive in the present moment over here. And so you're basically saying you don't have to wait to somehow manage really carefully to get to this place, but rather allow for and acknowledge that that place exists here.